Hello Gemini, welcome to your August 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Gemini, let's take a look. Your cards. It's interesting. For some of you, this may be more for the cross watchers, but what I'm sensing around this one is one of facades, masks. Gemini, you may have been around someone who was very intriguing, maybe glamorous. This person was they brought the drama with them, let's just say that. Marie Masquerade from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. It does speak about glamour, intrigue and drama, and someone who wears a mask. There's a superficiality around this card, so it's around someone who is quite attractive. But it's more like a fair weather friend, someone who will say things to you but could turn around and not be so nice. So I do get that kind of feeling. Gemini, this may be someone around you, or if you're cross-watching, it could be a Gemini that's done this. Now, the overall energy around Gemini is gifts received, so surprises, the elements of surprise. Somebody coming back into your life, or a surprising gift. Perhaps someone here who looks pretty package. But are they being true? The overall focus is a long way home. And for the benefit of my podcast listeners, the card is a balloon, a hot air balloon. At the bottom is an anchor. On it is a palace with an elephant. And the elephant symbolizes passage, movement. And what I'm getting here is that it is about the passage of people, passage of our life, how we go through life. We meet people along the way. Some of them will drop anchor and be there for a long period of time. Others of them won't be. They'll pull back the anchor and move away again. So it feels like a transient energy, something that is a surprise, like coming back or coming into your life. But I feel it's more of a short-term energy around this, some kind of experience. So we'll see where this goes, Gemini. And let's get the Everyday Witch Tarot for you. At the bottom of the deck, I've got the Four of Swords. You may have had someone come into your life here, Gemini, for a short period of time and then leave again. It's left you feeling exhausted. I get a sense of emotionally drained. I do get a feeling here that it may have taken you off guard. You may have been riding the high of something that felt really good and then you were dropped quite suddenly. It may have felt even that you have to, for some reason I'm getting this energy. It feels like there is somebody here who is jealous. Jealousy. I feel like there's some kind of jealousy and they're coming back into your life because there's jealousy. Okay, that's really interesting. I get it. So they're a third party. You may already be committed or in a relationship. And they may be forcing some kind of choice, Gemini. Let's see. Wow. Won't be for all of you, of course, but that's the general energy I was picking up there. Let's see what we have for you. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles energy. The Hermit. The Queen of Wands, right in the center. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Wands. The Tower. And the Two of Swords. So there's that choice. A decision. Yeah, Gemini. I've got it as you that's the one that's envious of someone. Of course, take this however it resonates with you, but overall that's the immediate hit I'm getting off this reading. Yeah, right in the center I've got a fire sign. Male or female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone just very strong attraction, someone who is successful. I get someone who could be a business entrepreneur. They seem to be doing well in life and they seem to have this spark around them. So they're attracting a lot of attention. And Gemini, it feels like there's some jealousy around this person. It does. Yeah. Now, the Pentacles energy is really quite strong. So I do think that things, you may have felt like things were not going as well as you'd liked or hoped for. You may have been waiting for some kind of long-term results to pay off in your life. Money, fame, success. You might have felt like things were not working out as well as you'd liked. Some of you may have even become quite discontent with your workload. You may have felt like just dropping something and giving up. There's a sense here of, when it comes to feeling overwhelmed, I get a sense of just giving up, dropping things, dropping the ball, not being able to continue. And it's mainly because it feels to me like there's something that you've been working on that isn't paying off. Whatever that is, it could be a career, a job, it could be a relationship. You're not getting the results that you thought you would. You feel like you should be further along here, Gemini, but you've been patient, you've been trying to get something going, but I get recently there is this energy of giving up. For some of you, you've given up on a job, or you have given up on a relationship and you've gone into hermit mode. You've retreated into yourself. I get you being alone, and it may just be a question of quarantine kind of exacerbating the issue. Some of you might have lost a job during this COVID stuff that we've been going through. And if that's you, I sense that there is a lot of unhappiness and certainly a feeling here of feeling a little bit at sea, overwhelmed with responsibilities. You need to pay the bills, you need to pay the piper. You've got bills. And I feel like you're looking at this person thinking, well, they have such an easy life. They seem to have such an easy life is what you're thinking. You want to be like this person, or you want to be, it feels like it should be aspirational, but I actually get it's more about looking at this person with the green eyes, if you will, with the jealousy, with the envy. Because your life feels drab compared to this other person. You might feel old, you might feel sad, you might feel like you don't have what you need around you. You may feel that this person has more money than you. They have a bigger house, fancier things, they get all the attention. All of that. And I think for you, what Spirit is saying here is, Gemini, when we look at the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords, it's all about choices, the choices that we make in life. Yeah, I think for some of you, you may have felt like there's a choice to make. Someone else needs to to make a choice between two people. I'm also getting that. For some of you, there is someone else here in the picture, and you're just starting to realize this, Gemini, and you're thinking to yourself, okay. It feels like there's something that is coming to light, and another person, and you're feeling jealous. You're feeling jealous about this other person. That's just for some of you, not for all of you. For those of you who are making the choice to move forward in their own life, and there is no other love relationship that needs to make a choice, or a love partner that needs to make a choice between two people, then it's you. It's you choosing your direction. Getting that wake-up call, looking at this person, thinking, okay, well, they did it, why can't I? Someone around you that is creating a little bit of jealousy, but sometimes jealousy, that can be a motivator. It can be a motivator. When we talk about Marie Masquerade, oftentimes that can be like faking it till you make it, right? So faking it till you make it, that may have been your mantra in the past, Gemini, for some of you, but there is some kind of gossip or intrigue around a person, someone that you actually feel. I think you might be gossiping about someone, Gemini, someone who seems to be doing quite well. Now, this person actually needs people around them that are true, that are true and honest, this Queen of Wands. They'll always demand honesty from people around them. So they don't suffer fools gladly. They don't suffer fair weather friends. So in order to be around this person, you have to come from the heart. You have to be authentic and true, and not kind of put on a mask. You don't have to create a mask here around this person. They don't expect you to do that. It just seems to be more about a feeling that you have to do this. You may have to feel like you need to glamorize yourself, to make yourself bigger, to make yourself more noticeable, but it's absolutely not necessary here, Gemini. So jealousy and envy of those that you feel are perhaps undeservingly more successful or beloved than you are. But the message here is to focus on your own hard work and to create your own style. Now, if you're the person that's the subject of gossip, know that you cannot control what's being said about you by someone around you, perhaps a Gemini. You have to continue to just live your life and move through it with grace, rising above. So there are feelings around this of influence and beauty, success. The key here is to be true to yourself. To be true to yourself. So Gemini, if you're looking at someone here, perhaps who has what you want, or is involved with someone that you like, and you're seeing that person succeed, you're being asked, rather than focus on that person, you're being asked to focus on your own life, to focus on what isn't working, and get grounded, get stable, and put the effort in. Don't give up, persevere, be patient with your own progress. You'll get there in the end if you apply yourself. It's about applying yourself and not feeling old, not feeling beaten down by others, Gemini. You need to feel like that Queen of Wands energy, and you can. You absolutely, certainly can. Now, you can't if you're coming from this hermit place. You have to get out there and get yourself seen. You have to be a doer, not someone who is dreaming about something or just reading about something. It is about going out there and experiencing life to its maximum here, Gemini. So I feel like when it comes to your choices, I get you needing to be true. I do get you needing to be a bit bolder, have more courage, belief in yourself. When it comes to making big, bold choices in the next phase of your life, don't fear change. Don't fear conflict. It's really about meeting your target. And for some of you, I'm getting a very strong influence that you're coming back into somebody's life in order to, or someone else has recently come back into someone's life and it's a surprise. Yeah, I get an element of surprise around this. So you're either surprising someone by coming back into their life and they're already with someone, or you're with someone and somebody else is coming in as the surprise. So hitting the target, it's this event, this tower, hitting the target. Yeah, choices, hitting the target. Yeah, I feel like it could be you, Gemini, needing to make a choice between two people, or somebody needs to choose between you and another person. With this card of a long way home, the hot air balloon is movement. But with the anchor, it's about dropping anchor. Where will you drop anchor? Who will you choose? Who will someone else choose? So there's an element here of needing to choose where there is going to be stability. And I feel that that's what this choice is about. But there is some jealousy being brought about by this situation, because I feel like for a lot of you there is a third person in the mix. Something that's a surprising element to this. You're going down that path thinking, okay, I'm working on making this relationship work, we're getting somewhere, and then boom, here comes another surprising factor. And now you have to make this choice. But you have to make sure that the person that you're choosing is true and honest and real, and isn't just putting on a facade, faking it. It's very much an energy here of seeing this person as someone who can provide that stable home, that grounded place. That's for some of you. Now, for the ones here, Gemini, where there is no other love interest and this is about you choosing your direction in life, and not just to look at others and feel jealousy or envy towards someone who is doing well, but rather using it as motivation to continue, to keep going, to be bold, to be courageous, and be a doer. Don't be afraid. There's a feeling here of shaking things up, doing things that are going to, I feel, put you on a greater path to achieving your own success rather than looking at the success of this other person. For some of you here, I'm also getting this energy of there could be an element of riding the coattails, seeing someone's success and riding the coattails. So Gemini, you could be the successful one here. There could be someone around you you feel is riding your coattails. And this is a realization that this is happening, and rather that they need to stand on their own 2 feet here and work on their own success alone, perhaps, rather than jump on the bandwagon with somebody else and just really kind of ride with them. There's a feeling here, Gemini, of if somebody approaches you during August and they're wanting to join forces with you, perhaps a competitor, a rival, you have to ask why? Are they being true? Or is this just something that they're doing for attention and then they'll be moving on again? Yeah, it's all about what you consider a gift coming in, or something surprising. I get a surprising element to August, something coming in that will be a surprise. Yeah, lots of different messages with this one. But let's have a look, Gemini. I'm going to pick up a card from the Sacred Traveller Oracle. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button and leave me a comment. Interact with the channel. That would be a really great way to help me in the future. And if you're a newcomer, please do subscribe. And special thanks to my podcast listeners as well. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle. Gemini, what's your message here from the Sacred Traveller? Message for Gemini, please, for the month of August. We've got two. I'm going to take both of them. Rejuvenating rain and traveling lightly. Clearing the past, healing the present, and simplifying your life. Okay, so Gemini, when we talk about rejuvenating rain, of course it is about healing. I did get that energy around you with that Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which speaks about physical healing, mental healing, a cleansing, a clearing of the old, a release of any kind of limitations, forgiving, absolving yourself, forgiving others, letting all of that go. In order for new growth to occur, of course, the old has to get cleared away. So it's clearing out. It's clearing out what doesn't serve you, clutter clearing. If you don't love it or use it, most likely it's clutter, physical clutter. Physical clutter, things that we keep, can be indicative of emotional clutter. So it's time to do that deep cleanse, to clear the way, to release, to allow that metaphoric energy of the rain to purify and cleanse in a very real way. Clearing out the body as well, clearing out toxicity, being healthier. And of course, when we talk about rain, healing, emotions, emotional healing as well. Traveling lightly. It's so that you can move on here without all the baggage. You don't have to carry around, declutter. Get rid of the things that you've been carrying around, the emotional baggage. Simplifying your life. Releasing what no longer supports you. Clear the internal and external clutter. Do what matters and release the rest to find peace, grace, and stillness. So simplifying your life. Yeah, it's like getting away on a retreat. It feels to me like that on the journey, right, the long way home, we often gather things that don't support us. So it is time to say goodbye to perhaps some fellow travellers, some situations or objects that don't bring out the best in you anymore. Keep what works and let go of the rest. Doing only what is essential and releasing everything else is one of the fastest ways to align with the vibration of spirit. Clearing things from your schedule that don't advance your life forward. Even a small amount of this cleansing can create a big difference. So, yeah, getting rid of the drama, getting rid of the fair weather friends, the fake people, people who just are riding your coattails, getting rid of the emotional baggage from past relationships, even just decluttering the house, physical clutter. All of that is a cleansing energy so that you can move forward and become clearer in your mind about choice, especially if you've got two paths or two people here to choose from. You want to take the path that feels true, that feels authentic for you here, Gemini. Especially as it relates to taking a path for your future and your future prosperity. Yes. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Gemini, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, don't forget gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Thanks again, guys. Wishing you the best for the rest of August, and please take care.